must be something wrong with me, Linus. Christmas is coming, but I'm not happy. I don't feel the way I'm supposed to feel.
He is the star of the most influential and popular comic of all time. Welcome to WatchMojo.com.
Good grief.
And today we'll be taking a look at the origins of Charlie Brown.
I can't stand it!
The American syndicated comic strip Peanuts was originally written and illustrated by Charles M. Schulz. It made its debut on October 2, 1950, and starred the lovable Charlie Brown. The series went on to generate over 18,000 strips that appeared in more than 2,600 newspapers across 75 countries in 21 languages and reached 355 million readers. This wildly successful comic standardized the use of 4-panel gags and proved to be an unprecedented American success story. Ironically, its protagonist was anything but successful.
Now, this is what you call a failure face, Linus. Notice how it has failure written all over it.
Charlie Brown was the son of a barber and was characterized by his nervous and unconfident behavior. He was unable to fly a kite, win at baseball, or even kick a football. Charlie Brown was depicted as an endearing loser with bad luck, but this yellow-shirted child also represented internal fortitude, as he was modeled on the personality of his creator.
She loves me? She loves me not.
It is difficult for me to believe that a flower has a gift of prophecy.
Though the Peanuts comic strip made its debut in the 1950s, Charlie Brown and his dog pal Snoopy first appeared in 1947. Schulz placed versions of these characters within an earlier comic strip called Little Folks. This was a weekly panel made available in the author's hometown paper. Schulz wanted to launch his creation across the nation, but needed to make some drastic changes before doing so. He was forced to alter the name of the strip because it resembled two other comics at the time, and decided on a set cast rather than a variety of nameless characters. With inspiration from the Peanut Gallery on the Howdy Doody show, the title Peanuts was finally chosen. Interestingly, Schulz never liked this choice of name. Because of this, the paperback comic collections always contained either Charlie Brown or Snoopy in the title, in an effort to avoid confusing fans of the series who knew it for its stars. The rest of the cast slowly began appearing in the Peanuts' early years. Fans eventually got to know and love supporting characters like Lucy.
Before you begin, I must ask that you pay in advance. 5 cents, please.
Linus, Peppermint Patty, Woodstock, Franklin, Marcy, and Sally.
Will you please write a letter to Santa Claus for me?
This group of kids eventually engaged generations of readers through their interactions with one another and their inability to understand what adults were saying.
Yes, ma'am? You want me to pound the erasers?
Schulz took on all facets of the comic strip on his own, and this helped him produce a strip with a cohesive and simple style. The creator managed to write the scripts, draw the art, and even ink the lettering. He also infused Peanuts with subtle and keen social commentary that explored issues like racial and gender equality.
Stand up and fight like a man.
Of course, the Peanuts strip was eventually challenged by other comics in the 1980s and 90s. Newcomers like Garfield as well as Calvin and Hobbes began winning more readers, but despite this, Peanuts remained extremely popular. Schulz continued to produce it until health reasons forced him to retire. The last daily original comic was published on January 3, 2000. Schulz passed away just over a month later on February 12th, and his dying wish was that no one else would continue his beloved series. The Peanuts comics have survived under the banner of Classic Peanuts and through color reprints. In the many years since its debut, Charlie Brown and Friends made the transition to commercials and Broadway plays, as well as numerous television and film specials. In fact, the gang has appeared in over 50 such events through the years. In 2007, Warner Brothers acquired the television and film rights to the franchise. This move suggested that Charlie Brown may be introduced to a new generation in the near future.
Charlie Brown, you're the only person I know who can take a wonderful season like Christmas and turn it into a problem. Maybe Lucy's right. Of all the Charlie Browns in the world, you're the Charlie Browniest.